Blake Lively, talk about ruin your reputation, and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit, and they're like, you were a key part of this.
This is what you get, though. This is what you get. You're trying to ruin a guy's livelihood by using the Me Too movement.
Because they were trying to take over the movie.
Yeah.
They were trying to take over the movie and the whole franchise. He owned the franchise. The whole thing's crazy. And he's suing the New York Times, and he's got a great case.
He's going hard in the paint. But that's what it takes.
That's what it takes.
It's like Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
He's like, all right.
Yeah.
He did it for the boys.
Exactly. You got to do it.
You need real to be like, nah, man, I ain't going out like.
First off, Rogan outright stated that Blake and Ryan made a huge mistake by suing Baldwin. He even went as far as saying they've completely ruined their reputation over it. And let's be real, when Joe calls you out, people pay attention. He also gave Justin major credit for standing his ground against two of Hollywood's biggest names, pointing out that most in the industry wouldn't have the courage to take on A-listers like that. But what really got Rogan fired up? The receipts. We've already seen Justin drop text messages, audio recordings, and even an entire website breaking down exactly what went down. One of those texts allegedly contradicts Blake's claims about Justin entering her trailer without permission. As for Ryan, Rogan pointed out that he's trying to distance himself from the drama, but it's too late. He's already in too deep. Rogan also suggested that this lawsuit isn't really about what Blake and Ryan are claiming. Instead, he hinted that they were actually trying to take control of the movie and franchise Baldwin owns, allegedly using the Me Too movement to their advantage. He even compared the situation to Johnny Depp's court battle, implying that Baldwin is fighting back against false accusations to protect his career. And with the trial set for March 2026, this drama is far from over. But Rogan didn't stop at exposing the Blake-Justin Hollywood legal mess. He cracked open a major Marvel scandal. According to him, there's some shady business happening behind the scenes, and it has everything to do with how Marvel roles are really being handed out. Spoiler, it's not about talent, it's about connections. Rogan hinted that certain A-listers have been using their influence to bypass auditions and secure roles in the MCU, treating it like VIP bottle service at a nightclub. While he didn't explicitly name Blake and Ryan, the internet quickly connected the dots. Fans pointed to rumors that Blake had been aggressively pushing for a Marvel role, allegedly making calls, pulling strings, and leveraging her husband's clout within the franchise. And Ryan? As Deadpool, he's more than just an actor. He holds serious influence in the MCU, meaning his word carries weight. Here's where it gets messy. Marvel execs reportedly weren't thrilled with the pressure from Blake's camp. And now, with Rogan putting it all on blast, Ryan's team is scrambling to clean up the mess. Sources say Ryan even reached out behind the scenes, trying to ensure Rogan wouldn't spill more tea in a future episode. And let's be real, if this were all just baseless gossip, why is his team so pressed? At this point, it's giving Hollywood power play. And if Rogan really has the receipts people claim he does, this could seriously shake things up for Marvel's most bankable couple. One thing's for sure, Joe Rogan isn't the type to back down, especially not for Hollywood PR teams. His entire brand is built on saying whatever he wants, whenever he wants, no matter who it offends.
Turned positive, just now. Positive for pregnancy.
I just disagree that.
What if it just happened today?
You can draw a line on when.
You can't.
Once
So
life
you
has
can't
begun,
do
I don't
at
think
the
you draw a
very.
line.
This time, Rogan isn't backtracking. No retraction, no clarification, no damage control. Just straight up silence. And that silence only made things worse for Ryan Reynolds. The moment fans sensed that Ryan might actually be bothered by Rogan's comments, the internet went digging, and they found plenty. People started re-examining Blake's sudden push for a Marvel role, the whispers about backdoor deals, and Ryan's alleged involvement in making it happen. The irony? If Ryan had just ignored the whole thing, it probably would have faded like any other internet rumor. But nope, he flinched. And that's when people really started asking questions. When a celebrity moves too quickly to shut something down, it usually means there's something they don't want the public to see. For the first time in years, Ryan's perfectly curated public image started to crack. Then things took a wild turn. A certain clip began circulating where Rogan sarcastically called Ryan a predator. And let's be real, that word carries serious weight. Whether Rogan was joking or not, the internet ran with it. Fans started compiling every questionable joke Ryan had ever made, every interview where he seemed a little too familiar. Suddenly, this wasn't just about Marvel favoritism. It was turning into a full-blown character takedown. While all this was unfolding, Blake showed up to the A Simple Favor sequel premiere alone. Normally, that wouldn't be a big deal, but something about the night felt off. Fans weren't as enthusiastic, the energy was cold, and the biggest red flag? Ryan was nowhere to be seen. Some tried to argue that it wasn't his movie, so why would he go? But let's be real. Hollywood couples support each other at major events all the time. Given the timing of everything, his absence only fueled more speculation. But the real bombshell? A protester showed up outside the premiere, holding a sign that read, "Justice for Justin Baldoni."
How's it going?
Great. Why? What did you hear?
Ryan kept up appearances, promoting his new projects, pushing his business ventures, and making sure to stay as far away from the Marvel mess as possible. But fans noticed something was off. The usual effortless charm? Gone. His smiles felt forced, his jokes didn't land, and the whole act seemed staged. And here's the thing. None of their usual PR tricks were working. The gossip blogs that once fawned over Blake's fashion or Ryan's wit were now sidestepping them completely. Blake's team even tried to spin the narrative, pushing stories about her dedication to motherhood and resilience through adversity. But it didn't stick. It all felt forced, like a last-ditch attempt to shift the conversation. But that's the problem with Hollywood. The longer a narrative lingers, the harder it becomes to control. Ryan and Blake built their careers on carefully curating their image, but now, the internet, the press, and even other celebrities were shaping their story for them. And once you lose control of the story, the industry starts writing it for you. Suddenly, their image wasn't about talent or success. It was about desperation. A couple scrambling to outrun a scandal that refused to die. And then came the real fallout. Cold shoulders, brands quietly pulling back. The same industry that once protected them was now slowly, but unmistakably, distancing itself. Hollywood doesn't thrive on talent. It thrives on perception. And when the powerful no longer see you as an asset, they don't save you. They let you sink interview. The Marvel controversy started as whispers, but when Joe Rogan's comments went viral, the story exploded. Fans began connecting the dots, digging into receipts, and questioning every move Ryan and Blake made. In Hollywood, perception matters more than truth. And right now, the couple looks like they've been playing a behind-the-scenes power game. That's catching up to them. Ryan's response alone speaks volumes. He usually lets charm and silence do the talking, but this time, silence wasn't enough. With Marvel distancing itself and Blake losing favor in fashion circles, their grip on influence is slipping, and Hollywood never forgives weakness.